Hello students, welcome to all of you the Shiksha 360. Today we have to discuss the chapter number 1 part 2. So let's start our discussion. For all the sessions related to the IT, you can contact us either to the mail ID or through our Telegram group. Let's start our discussion. Chapter number 1 part 2. So in that, first of all, we have to discuss regarding the impact on the media and the government. Clear? So what is the impact on media and the government of the information technology? Clear? So many people may largely abandon the real world in the future, preferring to live in the fictitious worlds created by the entertainment industry. Clear? In the past, highly imaginative people could create the dream worlds to which they could retreat. Like you can see that in the movies also. So in the future, little imagination will be required because artists and technologists will shape the ultra realistic simultaneations of the people, places, and the events. Clear, like what they will imagine here, they will try to create that type of the environment. So this fictitious world here, this fictitious world will be so attractive so that most people will want to spend their lives in it. Clear. So this fictitious world will be so attractive so that the most people will want to spend their lives in it. Already, motion pictures can give us ultra real representations of everything. Clear. Motion pictures basically can give us ultra real representations of everything from the dinosaurs to the space cities. Future virtual reality systems, like even in the present scenario, you will see your house through the technology before build it completely. Clear. Basically through the technology you will see that. That is also on the virtual. So future virtual reality systems will envelop participants with magnificent sensory experiences that almost completely replace those of the real world. So in the years ahead or in the upcoming time, we will live increasingly in the fictions. We will turn on our virtual reality systems and lie back experiencing. We will turn on our virtual reality systems and lie back experiencing heavenly pleasures of sight and sound in the snug electronic nets. The real world will be almost totally blotted from our experience. Clear, the real world will be almost totally blotted out from our experience to be here. Further, like in the video games, the computer and the video game industry has grown from the focused market to the mainstream. Modern personal computers owe many advancements and innovations to the game industry, sound cards, graphic cards, and 3D graphic accelerators, faster CPUs, and dedicated co-processors like Physics X are of the few more notable improvements. Today, the video game industry has a major impact on the economy. Clear, today the video game industry has a major impact on the economy through the sales of the major systems and the games. Clear, through the sales of the major systems and the games. Today, the global video game market size is valued at about USD 174 billion and is expected to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of 9% to 2020. Clear. And further, it will rise to the expected to grow at compounded annual growth rate of 9% to the 2026. Evidence of the increasing player willingness to the play video games across a variety of media and different platforms can be seen in the rise of the casual gaming on the smartphones, tablets, and the social networking sites, as 92% of all smartphones and tablet owners play games at least once a week. Clear, presently, many of the persons basically will. You will also see that basically prefer to play games on the mobile phones also. That is to be known as the smartphones or tablets or on the social networking sites. Even gaming basically will become a major business in the present world. Movie fans in the future will have more power to alter the films to meet their own specifications. Suppose if you want to see Marlene Mornay star in Casablanca in the place of Ingrid Bergman. So new technologies can manipulate the images of the Marlene and recreate her voice speaking the lines. Images of the Monroy and other popular but dead stars may be used to create new library of films so that fans can see their idols in the new situations, clear, or in the new films, or in the new videos, clear, depend upon case to case, clear. Even with the help of the technology, they can do everything in the present world. So that is the impact on the media and the entertainment. Now move to the next one, that is the strategic issues and the information technology. So financial services institutions, clear, financial services institutions are faced with the new business demands and are seeking to make more effective use of technology, clear, and are seeking to make more effective use of technology to respond to those challenges. So business drivers for change include, clear, क्या क्या include करा, first one that is the increased competition, charge changing consumer behavior, growing pressure from the shareholders for improved financial performance. Clear? Growing pressure from the shareholders for the improved financial performance. Next one, that is the increased competition. Clear? So the fierce competition environment in the financial service. Clear? The fierce competition environment in the financial services comes from excess capacity, entry into the market by the non-traditional competitors, and the availability of the alternatives to the traditional financial services products. Clear? So the fierce competition environment in the financial services, clear, in the financial services, come from the excess capacity, clear, come from the excess capacity, entry into the market by the non-traditional competitors, and the availability of the alternatives. Clear, further that is, and the availability of the alternatives to traditional financial services products, clear, and the availability of the alternatives to the traditional financial services products. Financial institutions are responding to the challenges of the increased competition in a number of ways. Clear, so financial institutions basically are responding to the challenges of the increased competition in a number of ways, many of which have a major impact on the IT infrastructure. Those institutions, clear, देखो जिन basically they have major impact on the IT infrastructure. So focus is basically being placed on converting from a service to a sales culture. It costs much less to retain and expand the relationships. Clear, it costs much less to retain and expand the relationship with an existing customer than to acquire the new customer. This leads to the need. Clear, this leads to the need to exploit information as a business asset. Clear, this leads to the need to exploit business information, to exploit information as a business asset to consolidate, organize, and use the customer information. Clear, further that is, and use the customer information in support of selling and cross-selling activities. Clear, and use the customer information basically in support of selling and cross-selling activities. Information management systems, including RDBMS-based customer information systems, enterprise data warehouse solutions, and related decision support functions, are receiving priority at the banks, insurance companies, and security firms in the international markets. Clear? So basically here that is focus, it is being placed on converting from a service to a sales culture. It costs much less to retain and expand the relationships with an existing customer than to acquire the new customers. This leads to the need to exploit information as a business asset to consolidate, organize, and use the customer information in support of selling and the cross-selling activities. Information management systems, including the RDBMS-based customer information systems, enterprise data warehouse solutions, and the related decision support functions, are receiving the priority at the banks, insurance companies, and the security firms in the international market. Clear, and the security firms basically in the international market. Next one. Industry and the operational consolidation is still another response to the competitive environment. Clear, industry and the operational consolidation, it is still another response to the competitive environment. Large institutions basically are merging with one another in the world market of banking and insurance. In nearly all cases, economics of scale through the consolidation. Clear, basically they are continuously merging. Okay, so economics of scale through the consolidation of the technical operation is cited as a business justification for the merger activities and post-merger integration. Clear, for the merger activities and post-merger integration and consolidation, it is both an opportunity. Clear, and consolidation basically it is both an opportunity and a challenge in re-engineering the enterprise IT infrastructure. Clear, and control consolidation basically it is both an opportunity and a challenge. Clear, both an opportunity and a challenge in re-engineering the enterprise IT infrastructure. Clear, in re-engineering the enterprise IT infrastructure to be here. So first one, that is the increased competition. Second one, that is the improved financial performance. So one of the outcomes of the information age is that the investors are much better informed about the investment opportunities, risks, and the alternatives. So they expect better performance and the financial services institutions and are under pressure from the shareholders to improve the financial results. Clear, and are under pressure from the shareholders to improve the financial results. Revenue enhancements, cost containment, and improved efficiency or productivity are the area of the focus here. Clear? That is revenue enhancement, cost containment, and the improved efficiency or the productivity are the areas of the focus. Further, that is the research indicates that there is a correlation between the aggressive strategies with the focus on the revenue enhancements and the innovative use of the IT solutions. Financial institution with the fee generation or the revenue enhancement focus and aggressively selling the strategies. Clear, financial institution with the fee generation or the revenue enhancement focus and aggressive selling strategies are most likely to have made IT commitments. Clear, for network re-engineering, migration to open client or server architecture, implementation of information management and decision support system, and downsizing of the legacy mainframe systems. Clear, and downsizing. Or we can say that the reducing the legacy mainframe systems. Most leading banks have moved from the hierarchical networks to open router-based networks. These the same institutions are placed a high level of importance not only on upgrading the networks, but also on implementing integrated network and the system management solutions. Clear? So these same institutions basically place a high level of importance not only on upgrading the network, but also on implementing the integrated network and the system management solution. A recent study based examined online banking and other forms of digital commerce, bringing to light several issues bankers will have to address as their industry evolves. Clear, basically with the passage of the time, continuously technology basically comes under that. Clear. So as the way business changes, so the players, workers, and the consumers. Today, banking services are the IT based. Some of the IT enabled like existing core banking services enabled by the IT, and the rest are the IT centric. Clear, basically overall totally on the base of the technology. Service built around the IT such as ATMs, credit debit cards, and online banking. Some of the strategic issues are discussed in this section. Neo banks or the digital banks. Clear. Neo banks or the digital banks are another challenge faced by the conventional computerized banking. Online banking basically focuses on the digitizing the core aspects of the banking, but digital banking basically encompasses digitizing every program and the activity undertaken by the financial institutions and their customers. What is a neobank? A neobank basically it is also known as an online bank, internet only bank, or virtual bank, or the digital bank. It is a type of the direct bank that operates exclusively online without the traditional physical branch networks. Clear, that will be operated only online. Their services, even including the account opening, may be accessed by the clients through their respective computers or the mobile devices. Like you can say that like the Paytm. Paytm, you will not find any office at any place or at any bank. Clear. Just it is everything online they have. Clear? Presently, the market of Paytm it is going to be reduced on a large extent due to basically they are not following the compliance as per the guidelines. But that we can consider like a newer bank like Airtel. Airtel even have some offices, clear. But Paytm it is totally online, clear. But Paytm it is totally online, clear. So we have discussed regarding the impact on media and environment, strategic issues and IT. Under that, next one that is the internet banking or the online banking. So internet banking basically comprises of banking activities or the services which can be availed by the customers at any point of time or at any place with their convenience. Clear? Even on your mobile or your laptops or your PCs. It is also called the PC banking, online banking, cyber banking, virtual banking, etc. Further, that is internet banking delivers the banking services through the open access computer network, that is internet, directly to the customer's home. That can be used with the different electronic devices. Clear? So internet basically, internet banking delivers banking services through the open access computer network, that is the internet, directly to the customer's home. That can be used with the different electronic devices. Clear? That can be used with the different electronic devices such as personal computer, mobile phone with the browser, or desktop software, smart or internet TV. So we can say that the internet banking, it is about using the banking facilities via the internet with the help of the various electronic devices. The Department of Commerce notes three primary benefits that have driven online retail banking so far. Okay. The Department of Commerce basically notes three primary benefits that have driven online retail banking so far. First one, that is the lower operating cost, the ability to offer new services, and the ability to do one-to-one marketing. Clear? So lower operating cost, what is that? Banking transaction cost less using the internet, but more if it is handled by a teller at a branch. So among the other benefits, a website basically gives you the ability to serve tens of thousands of the customer each day. Clear? Like customer can do all the transaction basically through their mobile phone. Second one, that is the new services. Today, customer take advantage of the financial services that could not be have been imagined before the advent of the internet. Electronic bill payment, it is one example. It may cost a vendor more to send a single paper bill, and it costs the consumer the cost of a stamp and a paper checks, as well as the time to send out the check and balances the account. Electronic bill payment eliminates the biller printing and mailing cost and generates or greatly reduces the processing cost. Clear? And further, basically, it greatly reduces the processing cost to be here. One-to-one marketing. Although some may lament the passage of the time when everyone knows their banker on a first name basis, the internet may compensate in its own way for that lack of a personal touch. Clear now? Basically, there is a lack of the personal touch because everyone can do their things online. So in the future, online banker will know not only the customer name, but also his address, income, whether he owns a home, and what types of the account he has. It will also keep track of the customer's financial interest and the priorities. It is believed that the bank will be better able to predict and fulfill the needs of each individual this way. While the bank has the opportunity to strategically cross-sell only those products and services in which the consumer is likely to be interested. Okay. So that is regarding the one-to-one marketing here. Clear? I think all of you are very well aware regarding all these things. Now, what are the benefits of the using internet banking? For benefits for the customers as well for the banks also. So benefits for the customer, that is less waiting time. It reduces the time and the place limitation, and it provides various benefits to the customer so that they can feel convenient while doing the other banking activities. Second one, ease and convenience. Internet banking allows the customers to make transactions on internet, provide them comfort of home or office without going outside. It also enables the customer to keep an eye on their custom transactions or account activities. 24 into 7 availability, self-service channel, clear as per their requirement, they can do the transactions, clear. So internet banking provide their customer a self-service channel for various banking services. They do not have to depend on the bank staff and other depending processes to avail their services. Save time and money. It will save time, save fuel, do away from the traffic, save the environment in the terms of reducing the use of the motor vehicles. What are the benefits for the bank? That is increase the profitability. Banks with internet banking have better operating efficiency ratios and profitability as compared to the banks which are not providing the internet facilities. The banks can provide banking services to the customers using internet banking at a far lower cost as compared to the traditional bank. Cost effective mechanism, clear. So compared to the traditional banking system, internet banking, it is cost effective as it reduces the administrative cost and paperwork needed for the bank transactions. Many studies show that the electronic banking has successfully reduced the operating and the administrative cost and fees. Third, that is reach where there is no branch. Actually, some banks are providing the banking services exclusively via the internet in some areas because they do not have bank branches in these areas where whereas many financial institutions are use the internet banking as a branchless banking to satisfy their existing customers and attract the new customers. Clear further basically and attract the new customers in the perspective of convenience and the cost effectiveness. Last one, that is the improved customer relationship. Using the internet banking technology and facilities can provide a means for the banks to develop and maintain a good relationship. Clear, can provide a means for the banks to develop and maintain a good relationship with their customers by offering easy access, clear, to a wide range of products and services. Clear, by offering easy access to a wide range of products and the services. Okay, so these are some of the basic points which we have to cover in this session. In the next session, we have to discuss regarding the mobile banking, NPCI, and the explosion of the UPI transactions, web consumer, interactive technology for the banks. All these things we have to cover in the next session. Clear? And I will try to cover some of the questions also in the next session. In the next session, we will cover or complete that. So thanks to all of you for joining this short discussion.